block art lovers, your weekly art news has arrived. From Machu Picchu and the Golden Empire of Peru in Boca Raton Museum to Banksy losing another trademark. And if you want to take a look to my visit to the Site of Spirits art show in Lima, well, you know what to do first. Think outside the block. First things first, let me introduce you to the female Peruvian art collective Trenzando Fuerzas, or Weaving Forces. They've launched a virtual exhibit and you can find this in their website. More local art news from Peru. We've prepared a 100-year commemoration for Joseph Beuys, and as a first stage out of 3, here is a sneak peek of our virtual exhibition, including Peruvian artists Verónica Penagos, Kevin de la O, and Miguel Lescano. Look it up visiting on ArtStep's platform or just a click away on our link in bio. There's more to come, so better stay tuned. Machu Picchu and the Golden Empire of Peru at the Boca Raton Museum. Kicking off its world tour in South Florida on October 16 at the Boca Raton Museum of Art, the most amazing Andean gold collection that has ever traveled the world, according to the organizers. The exhibit includes a selection of 192 artifacts. I repeat, 192 artifacts from royal tombs, including objects that belong to noble Indian lords, never before seen out of Peru. One of the exhibition's highlights is a fully intact gold attire that belonged to an emperor of the pre-Inca Chimu civilization that dates to 1300 AD. To give visitors peace of mind amid the pandemic, the exhibition will occupy all floors of the museum. The importance of the exhibition and our desire to provide the opportunity for visitors to see the 192 objects that are part of it requires that we use the entire museum, said Irving Lippman, executive director of the Boca Raton Museum. In addition, we want to avoid crowds and make visitors feel very comfortable by having plenty of space between them. I can only imagine about like the entire energy flow that it's going to be right there in the entire building. Machu Picchu and the Golden Empires of Peru will show the rich history and traditions of Peruvian culture as it has never been done before, said the museum director. Peruvian pride right here. So now you know, if you are in Florida, well, a little bit of us will go right there. Continuing with worldwide art news, Banksy loses another trademark. This time is the monkey. OMG, I feel for this guy. So it goes like this. The ruling published by the European Union Intellectual Property Office, let's call it EUIPO, follows a decision in September to strip Banksy of the trademark of his flower thrower work, originally commissioned by a nightclub in Brighton in 2002. This image has been included in countless artworks, including one version which sold at Christie's, New York on 11 May for 2.1 mil. Yes, 2.1 million US dollars. The EUIPO describes the images as arguably the most iconic and famous of his works. In the latest ruling, Banksy said creating a work of art in a public place did not automatically disqualify him from owning copyright. Even the law restricts copyright ownership for these types of public works. The artist would have stenciled the drawing in its studio prior to reproducing it in the public location. It's very interesting. Drop your comments and let me know what you think about this. My vote goes absolutely for Banksy. Brancusi and its never-ending battle about copyright. This is Copyright Week. Romanian politician gears up to sue Brancusi's hire over long-standing copyright battle. It seems it's quite a fight, as it is likely to be heard in a Romanian court after a local politician has backed the campaign in order to take copyright of the sculptor Constantin Brancusi into the public domain. Local authorities are up in arms over what they perceive to be restrictive copyright laws that deny them the right to reproduce images of Brancusi's work, including the city's sculpture ensemble. The artist grew up a few miles from the southwestern Romanian city of Târgu Jiu, which is home to an ensemble of 3 works that he was commissioned to create in 1936 to commemorate Romanian soldiers who had died in the First World War. Regarded as some of the finest works of 20th century public sculpture, they included the 29.3 meter high endless column, created on 1938, and have made Târgu Jiu pilgrimage site for the artist's fans. The artist's copyright is controlled by his heirs for 70 years following his death and will not come into the public domain until 2028, according to a document shared by ADAGP states. I mean, I've heard about this for the last 5 years, probably. No idea how it will end up. My gorgeous subscribers, you got the extra blocker news. News number 3. My review about El lugar de los espiritus, or the site of spirits, is here. Okay, I loved it. From 1 to 5, it deserves 4 stars. Once you enter the sala, you are immersed into this different ambiance, very mystical, thanks to the sound, the main mass composition right in the middle of the room, and also the color of the background, which is very dark, so it's nicely done. My review is based in ambiance, artwork, pandemic protocols, curatorial threat, and access. Basically, the last one is the reason why they don't get the 5th star, because we had to arrange a reservation through website with 24 hours in advance, as it's inside an English institution. A bit more effort than just walking through the door in an open to the public space. Let me know if you think we should consider any other topic for our upcoming exhibition reviews. By the way, this is my personal point of view. Well, beautiful block art lovers, that's everything for this week's episode. Until next one, and I'll have more news. Don't forget, you can find us on Artsy platform as BLOC Art Gallery, and remember, subscribe to our YouTube channel, ring the bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming episodes. And what else? Well, keep safe, be a skeptic, question absolutely everything, and think outside the block.